Now is Florida Congressman Byron Donalds. Congressman, thanks a lot for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time.
Anytime. Good to be with you, Dan.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you again. So, Congressman, can you think of anything more unproductive right now to get us through this inflation, economic crisis than forcing people in an unscientific, impersonal manner to take a vaccine they may or may not need to take depending on their infection status? Can you think of anything worse to do to get people to go back to work? I mean, they're leaving en masse, and I don't blame them.
No, I can't think of anything worse to do, but this is the Joe Biden way. I mean, you're talking about somebody who's always wrong. He's been wrong at every step of the way throughout his entire political career. Nothing has changed. And so, of course, this is what he would do. Look, you have people who have been first responders. They've been through our pandemic. They've done a fantastic job. Yes. We have celebrated them. You have people who have flown our planes and have served drinks, and they have been airline stewardesses for months, over a year now. They've done a fantastic job. And these are the people you're now saying must get vaccinated or they have to get fired. It's ridiculous, but only Joe Biden would say this is a good thing to do, like I said, because he's always been wrong. Nobody should be listening to him.
Now, I'm so glad you said that, celebrating those people who took the risks early on, got infected with this and made it through. I'm so glad you brought that up. Let me get to this second topic. You're obviously intimately familiar with Florida politics, being a congressman there. But Florida's COVID numbers, Congressman, they're plunging dramatically, thank God. Sadly, New York's are going up. That's a bad thing. You know, we're Republicans and conservatives. We don't wish ill on anyone. But you notice, Congressman, no one in the media, like they went after Ron DeSantis, is now going after New York's governor, even though they have the spike. Kind of odd, huh?
Well, look, they didn't go after Andrew Cuomo when he was governor, even though he was falsifying data and lying to the American people. They're definitely not going to go over Kathy Hochul because she's now historic. And so they're not going to go after her. Who they're going to go after is Ron DeSantis, America's governor, who actually led our state the appropriate way. He's the one that brought Regeneron into the lexicon of the American people to find treatments to help and combat those numbers. And now our numbers are dropping, which was easily predicted. And of course, New York numbers are going to rise because guess what? It's starting to get chilly. People are moving indoors. The Delta variant is aerosolized. So when people are in close contact, their numbers are going to rise. What we should be doing is making sure people have access to all of the treatments available. Thanks to America's governor, Ron DeSantis, now even Joe Biden knows of a quality treatment that can help the American people. That's what we should be focused on. But I'm not surprised they're not going after New York's governor because the liberal media always backs liberals first, second, and third. They don't care about the facts.
Yeah, the liberal media, Congressman's just figuring out that it's hot in Florida in the summer and people go inside. So, you know, me and you know that already. But there you go, liberal media. There's your Charlie Brown encyclopedia about the season's lesson for today. Let me get to this third topic. These border numbers, Congressman, are out of control. 1.7 million apprehensions at the border. They're totally unsustainable. I want you to listen to Joe Biden and Jen Psaki on this topic. Check this out.
I mean, I know it well. I guess I should go down, but the whole point of it is I haven't had a whole hell of a lot of time to get down.
He does not need a visit to the border to know what a mess was left by the last administration. That's his view.
So he needed a visit, Congressman, up to Virginia to help get the dreadful candidate elected governor up there, but doesn't have time for the biggest national security crisis of our time, our evaporating border.
Look, let's be very clear. Once again, he doesn't know what he's doing. He can't go down to the border, even though I've been twice, because then he will be faced with the reality of his own failure. Joe Biden does not want to secure the border, ladies and gentlemen. He wants this to happen. He doesn't want the record 1.7 million entrants. He wants over 2 million, because this is what the Democrat Party has always wanted. Open borders with no enforcement. But it's a disaster for our economy. It is a disaster for our country. It doesn't protect our sovereignty. But when you're dealing with Marxists who are more interested in their legacy as opposed to actually following the law and governing our country to the benefit of the American people, this is what you get. Somebody who, frankly, hasn't taken a question from press for more than 4 months, who you never, ever see. But he's got no time to go to the border, but he can go to the ice cream shop anytime he wants in Delaware. I mean, it's a flat out joke.
Oh, Congressman, we love you. Hey, thanks for fighting a good fight. Thanks for coming on today. We appreciate it.
Anytime.